like? And they would all say, oh, well, no. And then I would ask them, well, then what is he like? Tell me. Right? As a person trying to help coach them through how to communicate, it's an opportunity to say, okay, if that's not what God's like, tell me what he is like, as practice in building that apologetic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I would.
So in a word, Father.
Right.
Yeah.
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 I mean, the movie illustrates very clearly and is intended to, and is not supposed to be a criticism. The movie is not a critique of fatherlessness. It's absolutely not. In fact, it's a statement. It's just a statement of how things are. This is just how it is. Like we're family. It's a little bit like that line from Fast and the Furious series, we're family. Like, I haven't seen that series, but I bet if I were to watch it, not a lot of fathers, right? And I might point out also the Ravagers. What are the Ravagers? But like Peter Pan's Lost Boys, right? They act all tough.
Oh, that's
and gruff,
so good.
And then they're all like sleeping, and they're like little boys, and like sucking their thumb and holding a stuffed animal and stuff. Like, it's played off as a joke, and it's kind of funny. And like, they're Lost Boys, all of them, and like everyone's bickering with each other, right? Because there's no one kind of in charge. There's no one driving the bus, and like it's portrayed as this is who we all are now. Like the sympathetic audience, like, we're fatherless. We have chosen families. And when I lived in San Francisco, lived in the Bay Area, that's kind of how everyone thought of themselves. Like, we're all chosen family. We're all misfits. Peter Pan syndrome in San Francisco in particular is a known thing, where you have a lot of young men who just, and women too, who just like, well, we'll just kind of get married, but not really have kids and never really grow up and just enjoy the income and hang out. Like, you see this, that's a very real thing. And so the movie is essentially saying you have a whole bunch of fatherless characters who have been, again, abandoned or abused, right? And they find family and unity together. And this is who we are. And this is how it is. Oh, your father was a jerk. So let me tell you about my father. He was a super jerk. And so they just find community like that. And so it's not a criticism of it all. It's which makes it even more powerful.